Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Another video, very short video, a short one for real this time. Not like last time where I said it was going to be short and it was actually long. It's going to be short. Okay, alright, let's go. So today we want to talk about a book called, what's it called? The 5 Love Languages?
The 5 Love Languages.
Yeah, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. And you should read it. First of all, we're just going to go quickly through this, but you need to get the book and read it. Very great. Let's go.
Acts of service is anything you can do for your loved one to take a load off. Something that they have on their to-do list that you know they want to get accomplished, and you step in and do that thing for them. Mm-hmm. Whether it be bathing the kids, cooking dinner, mowing the lawn, washing the car. Anything that you can do to take that load off of your spouse is an act of service. And if that is your spouse's love language, you should practice it.
Oh, yes, that's right. So, example for me, I will, this morning even, we went to church, I took and got one of the kids ready. She usually gets them all ready, but not all of them, the 2 younger ones. I got one of them ready. I made you coffee. Mm-hmm. Also. That
was 2 things I didn't have to do.
Alright, so next we're going to talk about gifts.
Gifts don't necessarily have to be something that a large amount of money was spent on or have to be wrapped up all nice and pretty with a bow. Gifts used to be my #1 love language, and the reason was the thought behind the gift. Just the fact that that person was thinking about me when I wasn't there and thought about what I need, knew me well enough to know that this particular gift would make me happy. My husband ordered me a mouse pad that would, comfort my wrist and keep that knot from getting any bigger. That was him listening to me, studying me, and getting me a thoughtful gift. Made my day.
Next thing on the list is physical touch. Now, if you like me, it's my #1 thing. But seriously though, it doesn't always have to be sexual. Meaningful touch is showing a person that you are right there. You're physically with them. That's my favorite. That is my love language to a T.
It's something that I'm working on, to be honest. I am not a touchy-feely person, but if I want to love my husband and that is his love language, I gotta give it to him.
You really have been growing. Trust me, you've been doing good.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I kiss you, but I don't want lipstick on. Next on the list is quality time. Whatever your quality time is up to you and your spouse. So you don't have to go off of anyone's suggestions or anyone's, definition of what quality time is. It's what you and your spouse enjoy.
As we mentioned before, we like to watch a movie together. We like to watch shows together. Yeah. And to me, as long as my spouse is right there with me, that is some quality time.
Right, because we're not just tuned into the show. We're tuned into each other because we're talking about the show. Like, did you just see that? I can't believe that happened.
Mm-hmm. We get excited about the same things. Yeah. We laugh about the same things.
Yeah. Well, sometimes she hates some of the things I laugh at, and she doesn't think they're funny. But
my humor is not as dry as his.
Dry. Dry.
Okay.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Okay. Last but not least is words of affirmation. Telling somebody you love them, telling somebody you appreciate them, or that they're doing a good job. It also goes along with celebrating your spouse's success. People just like to hear that they are doing great. That is not very big on my love language list, but if that is your spouse's love language, that's how you need to love on them.
And like Kia said in the last video, you can't use your love language on your spouse. It doesn't work. They don't respond to it well. So understand them, read them, study them, take the quiz. If you hadn't taken the quiz, we put a link in the last video. We'll put a link in this one as well. There's an app. You can download the app too. And it's not just one specific thing. It'll give you percentages of these love languages because everybody responds to all of them in some fashion.
You can have more than one love language. And if they have more than one, you can love them in more than one love language. But there are also seasons of change. So what we suggest is that you take the love language quiz more than once. When you're in a different season in your marriage, things change. Your love language can change. And the only way to know that is to be intentional about knowing your spouse's love language.
Key has changed. As she said, it used to be gifts, which it still is. But now, due to our current situation, there's a lot of travel, there's a lot of time where we're not together. Quality time now is her love language.
That's right.
And we make it happen. Like I said before, this is just a short video. We just want to encourage you to look these things up, right? Explore more ways that you can love your spouse better. Pull your spouse in. It's important to do this together and share your findings. There's a lot of questions that overlap and make you think about how you actually feel.
All right, that's all for today. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Please share if you feel like someone else could use this information or find it helpful. If you like, let us know what your love language is. Let us know what your spouse's love language is.
Yeah.
And we will see you all in the next video. Bye.